But first, the conduct of New South Wales Police in arresting organic food shop owners in Bowral who allegedly broke the state's mask mandate. Have a look at what happened Thursday afternoon and judge for yourself whether you think this sort of heavy-handed police response is necessary.
What has she done?
What hindering police?
What is the arrest notice?
The senior constable has dealt with it for a while now.
And I
has dealt with it for the
So you
last
need to arrest
hour
all
and
of
a
us.
half.
What is she guilty of? What is she guilty of?
Don't idiots. Listen, don't walk the
It didn't end there. Seconds later, the male was slammed into the vehicle and then thrown to the ground. Again, this is all over breaches of the mask mandate in Bowral, a country town in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales.
Oh, Mark! Oh! Hey, you guys are bastards.
Really? Come on, stop resisting. You're under arrest. What about this fat bloke here?
I've got it all on film.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, you are pathetic.
Stop it. Calm down. You're a
Stop it.
What's your name?
How pathetic are you people?
Stop it.
Right, what is your name?
You've got it already.
I don't have it already. You wouldn't let me film it.
Why should I?
You need to calm
Put
down.
up with it.
You guys are... Who are you acting for? The people or your government?
You're under arrest too.
Oh,
3 big police officers to arrest an elderly man who was objecting to that woman being thrown into the back of the DV van. That heavy-handed police response is supposedly in the name of public safety. You would have thought New South Wales would have learned something from their Victorian counterparts who handcuffed a pregnant woman in country Victoria for social media posts about a lockdown protest. Remember that? Again, same police who harassed elderly women sitting on a park bench in the name of COVID safety. They even snatched a phone from one of their hands. And so concerned were police about keeping the community safe that they put this young woman in a chokehold and flung her to the ground for not wearing a mask. Never mind that she actually had an exemption. She didn't need to be wearing a mask. Now, I have personally, time and time again, stood with a thin blue line. I have defended police from unfair accusations and abuse, but what we are seeing is simply not acceptable in a civilised society. It is a sort of conduct that undermines the public's trust in law enforcement and shows a complete lack of judgment from the police. Now, Nick, we reached out to the New South Wales Police today to respond to what happened there. They refused to come on the program or give us any sort of response. And I can't say I'm surprised because it's very hard to defend what we saw there, slamming an elderly man into the van like that, flinging him to the ground. You can sustain serious injuries. Was that necessary, really?